Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. I have been creating content basically since I got done working out this morning. So I've been working all morning. I got the inspiration and the inner knowing and download of to do a couple of different videos regarding health and wellness and fitness, which if you're curious about that, go ahead and check those out. I'll look for those. One is my journey. A little bit of in-depth conversation on that, and then just another download, just information. And again, this is channeled messages. I have like somewhat of an idea what this information, what I want to speak on it, but then it becomes more of a channeled message, and I really literally have no idea what I just talked about. I mean, I'm present, I'm here, but again, I really have no idea. I might have some key points, but I have no idea. So again, you will receive what you were meant to receive with all of my videos and all of the videos that you listen to, that you pay your attention to, your content that you're consuming. And just know that you are receiving it for your highest and best good, always through divine light, divine love, divine truth, divine wisdom, and divine power. I just did a quick light language for galactic unlocking and remembrance of your galactic self and those galactic aspects that are stored in your Akashic records in your DNA. So I'm just going to welcome the kids' energy here into this video. So this is day 53 of FreQSpeak, and again, the other two videos I will keep that for day 53 because I'm really guided to get this up today. For whatever reason, that those are meant to receive this today will receive this today or in the next 7 days. That's what I was just guided to say. Today or the next 7 days, you will receive this again for your highest and best good. Your team and source will place me in your awareness when you're meant to receive this message, or the messages if you received any of the other content that I produced today. It is January 2nd, 2026, but again, all videos are timeless, so if you are not receiving this on this day, that's perfectly fine. You will receive this in the future. That's why we're guided to create this content, to play and to create, and to share our stories and our experiences with the collective, because it is necessarily to share that now. It's time now to share, and for those to receive what they are meant to receive. Okay, so this is why I'm here. And again, I don't question it. If I'm guided to sit here and have conversations, many conversations, and hit record, that's what I'll do. If I'm guided to post this all today, I will get this up on my channel today. Okay, so here we are in the real, raw, magical, authentic self of me on this new year. Again, the true new year is in the spring. All right, so it is a new year. Yes, 2026. We are in the 111 portal still. That is open and active. We are also in this full moon portal, the super moon of the wolf. I believe it is the wolf super moon on tomorrow. So again, purging. There's a lot of purging going on. I've done a lot of content on this in the last month, on and off, especially in the past few days. You're purging. Purging that can be mild detox, like me, a little bit of a runny nose this morning, clearing of the throat. And or you've got a massive cold, symptoms, upper, lower respiratory issues, bronchial issues. You may be purging in other areas, if you know what I mean. Frequent trips to the bathroom. You're just purging. There's a lot of purging, personal purging and collective purging that's still taking place, that has been activated and triggered during these portals in the past month or so. And it's got to make space. It's making more space for what's coming, more of the downloads and the upgrades and the frequency and the energies and the solar codes and all of that you are ready to receive. Okay, 404 on the timer. So again, if this video reaches you, it's meant to reach you, and you are meant to receive this information, or the frequency and energy. You're just meant to receive my frequency and energy in my own flavor and color and the way I represent and present that. So some key codes or numbers we've got for you today. 422 on the timer. 123, that progression energy showed up twice during my workout. 911 showed up twice during my workout. So that 911 again can mean a few different things. Again, I highly recommend get curious and look at the angel number aspect, spiritual number aspect around these numbers that you're seeing in an uptick. Okay, source codes are here, so absorb these source codes that are being represented as well as channeled through me. All right, 1811, the 111, 11, 1844, and then 5555 showed up as well that I was guided to share. Not tons of journaling right now because I've been creating content and channeling in that way, but just some things that I wanted to talk about from last night, from the evening of the 111 portal. Okay, so we're in that full moon energy for sure, that portal opening, and some things that came through, generational curses, you know, have been broken, cleansing and clearing there for sure. And let's see here. Oh, here's some affirmations. This is what I want to talk about here. So I am made of water and in touch with the tides of life. So a little bit of information, you can just tune in and say, I'm made of water, which you are. You're the same amount of water as the earth is. And that you are made of water and you're in touch with the tides of my life, your life. My voice is heard. My voice is heard. My frequency is felt. Okay. The stars reflect my magic. So the stars reflect my magic. Okay, messy, magical. Here, literally did 2 videos, spent about an hour and a half recording that content, that information right after my workout. So just literally put a hoodie on and had conversation and shared that wisdom and knowledge and information, frequency and energy, and then literally just got out of the shower and like, all right, we're going to do some more content. We're going to do this light language. We're going to do this other conversation that I usually have on a daily basis. Okay, so what is your word for 2026? So I came up, a couple of things popped in my awareness, and I am stoppable. I am unstoppable. So 2026, I've got 3 words here. So I am unstoppable, I am iconic, and I am magic. So those are my 3 words for 2026. I am unstoppable, I am iconic, and I am magic. Okay. So January 2nd, 2026, it is happening through you. So remember, everything that is happening, it's not happening to you, it's happening through you. This is why the massive changes are taking place around you, because the collective consciousness has made a decision that we are done with the old programmings, conditionings, paradigms, paradoxes, whatever you want to put words to. We are done, and collectively we have made this decision on a conscious level, on our soul level, that this is done. But remember that everything that has been happening is not happening to you, it happens through you. And as well as the healing, the happening has to happen through, the healing happens through you. As within, so without. As above, so below. Okay. So I just wrote a couple things down here, and I did a post on Facebook a little more in depth, but just some things that came in my awareness that I thought I'm guided to share with you. So maybe you're just starting to experience your spiritual awakening. Maybe you've been on the journey for a little bit, like a lot of us have been. Okay, but just a few things. There's more. Again, get curious and look at, go do some research. Get curious if you feel like that's what you're called to do, if it inspires you, ignites you, expands you, turns you on, lights you up. So some stages, this is just a few, of spiritual awakening will look like an emotional rock bottom. That could be stage 1. So you hit emotional rock bottom. You could have a tower moment that also throws you into your spiritual awakening, where a loved one passes away, a severe accident, a massive dis-ease, a relationship situation. And again, an emotional rock bottom. There was an activation, a trigger, an awakening to wake you up. Okay. Number 2 could be becoming aware. So that's becoming more aware of what's been going on. These are beautiful rainbow source codes. Thank you, Source. So much gratitude. So I currently see in this stream of light that could be relevant. It's like that teal blue color, which is the 3rd eye, throat chakra, crown chakra here. And I see also that same here. So maybe a little bit of activation for the 3rd eye and crown chakra. Get a little more of an upgrade there. And again, those rainbow frequencies shining above. I see a little bit more for, yeah, I'm just going to leave that. That's amazing. I love when Source presents in these videos in this way, just shining through my window as the light reflects and refracts. What do you see in the colors? Okay, what do you feel from these specific colors? Okay, maybe you need to wear these colors. Maybe you need to work with these colors, whether it's your food or the clothes you wear, or just setting that intention, visually tapping into those specific frequencies and energies. Maybe you need to sit down and do a specific meditation, light language on 3rd eye, crown chakra, or your upper chakras, maybe just a guided meditation, whatever that is. Maybe there's something there for you, okay? Number 3, the third stage, is that hermit or that cocoon phase, that sacred pause, where you're basically dissolving into liquid soup and you are reconstructing into a completely different aspect of yourself, okay? And then there's that rebirth. You're being gestated in the cosmic canal, or excuse me, gestated in the cosmic birthing process. So it's like that Empress energy where you're in this womb, this cosmic womb. And then the stage 4 is the rebirth process where you're being birthed through that cosmic canal. Okay, and there's more out there that you can look into just to get curious into that. Okay. So this video will probably be a little bit shorter. I am going to pull a few cards because I'm called to pull cards for this video. So we're going to use the Moonology because I like to use that deck during the moons, the full moon and new moon. And we got this super full moon tomorrow in Cancer. A very emotional sign, as well as being a super moon. I believe it's the wolf moon. So wolves might be significant as a sign, synchronicity, and a key code, because I've had wolves in my awareness, being presented to me in my awareness, and then when I realized it was a super moon, and it was called the wolf moon, I believe, and next month I believe is the cold moon. So we're going to use the Osho Zen just to tuning in, like I just said, that maybe just tuning in and meditating a little more, quieting the mind, letting the ego mind just kind of float away. Any 1 1 2 2 on the timer, thank you. Maybe you know, letting those thoughts and those things that are swirling around, getting you caught up in that death spiral, maybe set it on a little fluffy cloud and blow it away. Okay, blow it away, blow it away. Okay, and it gets quieter, believe me. Some people are like, what are you thinking? I'm like, I'm really not thinking about anything. And they just like, what are you talking about? I have this constantly death spiral of monkey mind, and the ego mind has got me spinning out of control. There's ways to quiet that and allow, get your ego mind to surrender. Don't get me wrong, there's times, but it's less likely now that I get spun out of control by my ego mind. All right, what do we have here for the collective? Again, tuning in is literally falling out. I've seen it many times already. So again, a lot of you are being called to, again, sit down, be quiet, be still. There's that water element. Maybe take a sacred bath, meditate in the bath, salt water, Epsom salts. There's the number 4, which has been a big number lately for me, especially. And then again, those colors, those upper chakras are again that teal and purple color. And of course, these images remind me to those lower vibrational energies, thought forms, etc., that you're trying to just allow to surrender out. Okay, I know some of you feel like you've been very isolated. I've been very isolated. Number 3 might be relevant as well. Maybe feeling a little cold, energetically cold, numb. Thank you, that was an interesting one. Numb and isolated. I have definitely, this journey can be very isolating for sure, especially if there's really nobody in your tribe, in your collective personally, that really understand the depth of this awakening process. And again, you're probably the first one to go, so you just kind of have to just go with the flow and not try to, again, prove, convince, chase, or try to get them to understand what it is. You just kind of surrender to that, and that's a hard thing, I know, and that makes you feel very, very isolated. So some of you might be feeling very, very isolated. Just know you aren't alone. We're out there, we promise. We're just out here in different ways. We're out here on social media. We're out here in groups like the Divinely Aligned Collective, the FreQSpeak group, the different groups that different collectives run. You are part of a bigger picture for sure, even though it feels like you're completely alone. That's why I think tech has been very valuable during this time for a lot of us, for not just information and tribe and just soul family. I say soul family. 1422. So it's been very helpful for me in this journey in this past year to make me feel less lonely, less isolated when I am completely alone and isolated. So watch out for those projections. Remember, we're all sacred mirrors for each other. So if you're feeling triggered with someone else's frequency and energy if they're projecting onto you. So be mindful of protecting yourself in your energy and not allowing the projections or those specific frequencies or energies or thought forms or belief systems or whatever it is, old paradigms, programmings. Just stand neutral. Don't get wrapped up and go into that death spiral, because that's what they want, whether they realize it or not. That's what you're trying to be pulled into. So just be mindful of the projections. But also that could also mean that you are a projector. So look at the human design and look into what a projector is. I'm a reflector. There's generators, projectors, reflectors, and manifestors. And I think there's a manifestor generator. So just see what that is. Maybe that maybe you're a projector, okay? And feel into and see beyond the illusion. So it's again that third eye activation. So maybe you've gone through a recent upgrade in your third eye. Maybe you just your third eye is like waking up. Those rose-colored glasses are coming off. Maybe this is also a sign in synchronicity or key code to let you know that you are going to be getting another activation, another upgrade in that third eye. And again, this is the butterfly here. Okay, and that's the third eye in the crown chakra and your soul star chakra, and that connection to divine source, universe. And again, maybe needing to go be still and be quiet, close your eyes and breathe. And turn in, go within, and just know that this is all an illusion. This is a very, very advanced illusion. But again, go within. Again, the yellow solar plexus might be relevant. Maybe you're having some solar plexus stuff going on as well, whether that's detoxing or purging, or maybe again, you're going to be getting another upgrade in that solar plexus area. Why I'm guided. That's why I like using these type of cards, because I will read them or get information more than what the card is. So it's like I'm picking up on more and saying things that are being channeled for the collective that is meant to be heard in this now present moment as this now present self. Okay, so it's like I really have been really enjoying playing with my oracle cards, and it's like in doing all of the content that I have been doing. So again, the guidance. So again, this is a very angelic card to me. Again, your guides, your ancestors, your galactic family, teachers, ascended masters, of course, your angels, your archangels, seraphim, Elohim, whatever you're working with, whether you realize it or not, you have a mass group of team. You have a big team, and just know that they're always with you, watching over, helping you and guiding you. But again, ask for assistance, call on their help. If you're feeling isolated and lonely and you're feeling like you need a little extra comfort and support and assistance, and ask for that energy, ask for them to surround you, to share that frequency. And you have to ask, because what is it? Hoshineta, it's right there. Hoshineta, you have to ask for help, because they can't help unless you ask for help. So it's a non-intervention. Thank you. Okay, so it's a non-intervention. So you ask for help, ask for the signs, synchronicities, and key goes. Ask for the clarity. Get loud. Speak it. Affirm it. Embody it. But again, ask for the help. Okay. All right, and continuing to just sit in that beautiful Empress energy. Again, that's that full moon back there. The lotus flower, you can look at the significance. There's the water element again showing up, that cleansing, that purifying, that releasing. Look at the significance of the lotus flower. Maybe you can relate to what the lotus flower also goes through in its transformation. Okay, so again, any of this can be an activation, a sign, a synchronicity, or a key code for this video or any future videos that is going to come into your awareness. All right, receptivity. So be open to receive. So again, we've got these beautiful blue energies. Again, that crown chakra, activation, that divine chakra, that divine gateway, opening up that soul star chakra, all those upper chakras, your galactic chakra. I said the light language was for your galactic DNA, unlocking your galactic aspects of your DNA, remembrance of those aspects. Maybe you know your galactic, you receive that, maybe you don't, and that's going to help support that. But again, this is those upper chakras. Again, they got this water element, these blues. Again, maybe you need to wear more blue, work with the color blue, eat more blue foods, and tap into those blue energies and frequencies. Again, we've got the white here is again these beautiful light codes as well, coming in this sacred geometry as well as with this card. So all right, So just be open to receive. Again, it's just being open to receive and choosing to be open to receive what you didn't know or to receive. You can say every morning, say, Source, Creator, team, I am ready, I'm open, I'm receptive, I'm ready to receive what I didn't know I was ready to receive. Please show me, please surprise me. Please show me through signs, synchronicities, and key codes. Please show me through resonance that this information is for me, this clarity is for me, whatever that is. And have fun with that. Journal it, write it, speak it, put it on a post-it note, somewhere where you're going to see it every day. And say again, Source, please, I'm open, I'm ready to receive. Please show me, share with me, whatever that looks like. And however you want to make that fit for you, however that feels good and resonates with how you want to use human words with that. All right, success is here, number 6. All right, so we've got confetti as a sign, synchronicity, tigers. You might be seeing tigers. You will be seeing tigers. There's a celebration. Again, it's that open receptivity. So a lot of cards I pulled yesterday was this open receiving and open arms and being open to receive instead of closed off. We're opening and we're ready to receive what we didn't know we were ready to receive. Success, joy, celebration, new partnerships, new elevations of your partnerships, new jobs, promotions, maybe abundance is coming in, abundance of energy coming in. Maybe it's an abundance of physical abundance, like the energy of money, of treasure. So this is a big card here of, and again, the tiger is walking on top of the world here. So you're on top of the world right now, or if you're not right now, you will be on top of the world very, very soon. 6 days. I don't know why I said that. 6 days. 6 days, you're going to be on top of the world, celebrating, cheering, woohooing, whether that's, and again, it can look in many ways of how you're going to receive that. So yeah, 6 days. I don't know. And you are the master. You are the master. You are the master. You are the master. What's underneath that? I pulled 2. So this again is working into the master of your emotions. You are emotionally balanced. You're balanced and mastered in your balancing of your divine feminine, your masculine. You are the master of this spiritual journey. You are the master of this game. You're the creator of this game. You are the master. You are a master teacher. All right. And yeah, so there's all these beautiful, again, those colors, again, very significant. And then the healing. So again, take what resonates from these cards and leave the rest and claim what you want to claim as well. Okay. So we've got a lot of solar plexus here, the hands over the solar plexus. Again, the hands over this whole space. So again, there's something going on here and here, being cleansed and cleared to make room. You're doing the healing. And again, it can look many ways, right? It doesn't have to look a specific way, but this to me represents something's going on here and then here. Okay. And again, that could just be upgrades, downloads, activations, remembering all of that. Okay. All right. What do we have here? Silence. So again, a lot of these cards are very similar that are coming out. Again, that's that full moon, that silence. But again, something's going on with the third eye. There's a lot of third eye confirmation for me here. So a lot of third eye activations, awakenings, or advancements, or what else? Remembrance, abilities that have been dormant, that are coming in. Okay. And again, to be able to have the awareness, you have to go in. So this figure is literally bursting out from the inside out, as within, so without. Again, it's part of that awakening, that aha moment, that process of being awakened, being activated. Okay. Again, but again, sometimes you got to do the work by becoming still. And again, these are those blues, those whites that are coming in. So very, very, very interesting how that works. And again, going back to healing the inner child that you've buried away, and allowing that inner child to come out and play and be curious, looking into this dark forest. But this child's not scared. She's looking into this dark forest, that she's being guided by source. She's being guided by her team. It's lit up with all this frequency and this energy, this rainbow colors and this lights. And she's just curious, and she's not scared. She's just going into the unknown, curious and fun. She's going in with a curious mind and an adventurous mind and a playful mind, and just knowing that anything that is possible beyond this dark forest, because she's lit up in this particular path. Okay. All right. Anything else for the collective? And then I'm going to pull. And this is the totality of it all. So we've got 3 people here. And again, these are that solar plexus and throat chakra. Or sorry, we've got blues, reds, green, purple, of course, yellow, solar plexus, red, root chakra. The totality, again, that number 5 came up, so 5 could be relevant. I'm going to read totality for you out of the book. And again, I don't read the book unless I'm guided to read the book. So let's read what totality is. And it might take me a minute because this book is set up a little differently. Totality. So let's see here. Every movement there is a possible to be total. Whatsoever you are doing, be absorbed in it so utterly that the mind thinks nothing is just there, just presence. And more totality will be coming. And the taste of totality will make you more and more capable of being total. And try to see when you are not total. Those are the moments in which you have dropped slowly. When you are not total. Whenever you are in the head, thinking, brooding, chewing on stuff. There's source codes right there. Look at those purples and blues. Calculating, cunning, clever. You are not total. Slowly slip out of those moments. It's just an old habit. Habits die hard. They really honestly do. That ego mind, do not want to let those habits go. They cling on hard. But they die certainly. If one persists, they will die. So be aware of those times that you're dropping into overthinking, brooding, chewing on things that you have no control over. Just you got to surrender and let it go. And what is going to be, what will be. Calculating, if you're being cunning, if you're trying to manipulate anything like that, whatever that means for you. That just means, again, just to let it go, surrender and let it be. Okay. So yeah, someone needed to hear that. Do we have anything else out of this beautiful deck? Please and thank you, Source. All right, now pull a couple. Let's see here. Oh, rebirth is here. So the rebirth is here. So again, this is birthing out of that old, that dark, stagnant energy. We're birthing into something completely new and different. Strength is here. Source is here. I see the line. I think Leo energy. I think Source, the central sun, a lot is what I connect with. But again, birthing the new, standing in your strength. The strength card out of the tarot is also coming into mind. We have a camel here and the number 10 of completion. So this is a year 10 and a year 1. So new beginnings, but also the year of the 10, okay? That year of that completion. All right, so that might be relevant. Again, I used to take what resonates, leave that does not, claim what you want to claim, and leave the rest. All right, that's it for that deck. And we're going to, excuse me, pull a couple of Moonology cards. And I don't even know what time it is. I've been creating content all morning, and the kiddo's been so patient with me over here playing, having fun, right, bud? Yeah, he's just playing and having fun. And yeah, just really guided to share and create this afternoon. We're at, it's 12:30. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Source. This is the 4th time I've seen this number. So I saw it 2 days ago, 1, 2, 3, 4 p.m. I saw it in the AM, I saw it in the afternoon, and I saw it in the afternoon. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is a huge, I'm gonna have to look that up because I've seen it a lot. So are you seeing 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4 again times 4. Wow. Also, did you know I realized that number added up to 11, right? 4 plus 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, not 11. It adds up to that number 10, that 10, 10, what I just said. So I didn't realize that came into awareness last night, that the that 1, 2, 3, 4 added up to 10. But now I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4. It's 10 times 4, 40. Maybe you're 40. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, I didn't know I said that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 times 4, the number 4, the number 40, you're 40. What else? This is fun. 4 days, 10 days. All right, so again, everyone's on different timelines and they're in different places, but 10 days, something's going on in 10 days. So pay your attention, maybe note that you've been told something's going to happen in 10 days. Success. big change, celebration, and that can mean different things for different people. That abundance is coming in, whether it's abundance of energy, like physical abundance, like the energy of money, like something's going on. 10 days, 4 days, the number 40, the number 10. All right, and the 10 of Cups falls out. You're getting your 10 of Cups. You're getting your 10 of Cups. So again, this shows me, every time I look at this card, I see it just, again, a celebration, inner divine feminine masculine balance. I see this card as inner child. I see this also as a unity of a family unit. Maybe there's children going to be born. All right, I'm going to read that for you. 10 of Cups. Just so, and again, go look at other definitions outside of the Light Seers Tarot and see what the 10 of Cups means for you. Again, we've got the rainbow frequency energy here. This is celebration. This is joy. This is happiness. This is wish fulfillment. This is, again, blending of families or balancing of the divine feminine masculine coming into union. All right, this is community, love, soulmates, harmony, relationships, family, divine connection, heart opening and expansion and wholeness. All right. And this card is a powerful energy connected to the hearts. It's giant love, devoted to acceptance, often seen as one big happy family card. This giant yes, this is so a big giant yes for relationships and love. And it predicts your fairy tale. This is the fairy tale ending, okay? This is your fairy tale ending. Okay, this includes your connection with your community. In the shadow, this card suggests that you need to look on how you feel about yourself within your relationships. So this is basically community, love, soulmates. And on the bottom of the deck, I look down. 2 of Cups, which is that, again, that inner union with self, divine feminine masculine, but also that you're coming into union with your soulmate, with your kingdom spouse, with your divine partner, with your twin soul. That is the number 2 as well. So the number 12 as well, because it's 12, but the 2 of Cups, I'm going to read that as well for you. And again, get curious and look at the other explanations of what this means. Some romantic partners, soulmates, friendships. It could also mean soul connections, your soul tribe coming in, where you're going to co-create and collaborate with soulmates that you shared past life experiences with. That also is part of that. Kindred spirits, joyful connection, cooperation, union for sure. Sometimes it means marriage, so marriage, duality, love, and consciousness. When you share your joy with those around you, you will attract deep and meaningful ties with others. This card whispers romance and love, bliss and attraction, and the unity of like-hearted. Sometimes signifies at the beginnings of new friendships and or business partnerships, while other times it marks a profound romantic union. So a lot of those twin soul unions are coming in this year for sure. That's been a huge message. All the romantic union, soulmate union, again, divine partnerships and different things, like in the sense of divine partnerships and huge friendships, and where you're not romantically involved, but you're co-creating together in that other beautiful aspect. So the magic and the intoxicating entanglement of the twin flame soul depth, or the forever untitled, changed as a result. So these are the first 2 that came out of this. So this is very relevant for those that are watching this today. And let's see, is there anything else before I pull my moon card? There's another card. Sitting in your Queen of Swords energy, knowing that all the hard work you've done, that you are not putting up with any more bullshit or nonsense, and off with their heads, basically. If anyone comes in and try to disturb your peace, it's that Queen of Swords energy, okay? Anything else here? And again, outside of me sharing what's in the book or me just sharing information that I'm getting on that, go look and get curious, because there might be more information out there, and getting curious and going down that path will unlock and activate you in other ways. So have fun with that. I honestly really enjoy the tarot readings that have been presented. And here's the funny thing. There's a few tarot readers that I follow. Again, I don't go see what their readings are. They present themselves and Source and my team will put them in my awareness. And there are a few handful that have the messages that I heard from these readings. They reposted these readings. So it's not readings I save, because I save a lot of my readings. These are readings that have been represented because they're familiar. I know I've listened to them before and it resonated deeply then, and it makes me even more sense now. So they have been represented in my awareness months later, like 6 to 8 months later or 3 months later. All right. So that's just a no more confirmation that I am definitely on that timeline. But the information I got originally was like, okay, this is where it's going. Okay. But now you have arrived on this particular time, and your frequency and energy is now. I don't know if there's anything else that wants to come out of here. The King of Pentacles I've seen so many times in the shuffle. So the King of Pentacles is here. There's that wolf energy. And again, the King of Pentacles is earth energy. Pentacle is earth energy. And what does the King of Pentacles has to say for us today? Since I've seen it many times, shuffling, hiding on the bottom of the deck. So you're overflowing with material abundance. So that's where that material abundance is coming in soon, very, very soon, material abundance. And it's just, remember, it's just energy. It's a form of energy exchange. Okay. Patience and determination and confident and a warm leader. So again, you're confident, you're warm, you're providing for others, you're providing comfort and security. It's personal growth, goals, reach, prosperity, and success. Now, King of Pentacles energy, regardless, again, there's no gender in tarot. You could be female and just in your King of Pentacles energy. You could be a male and in your King of Pentacles energy. It's the frequency and energy. So you are in that energy of your material abundance and wealth is coming in, which is no surprise because this is the first card that came out. And that you have manifested this. You are a magician. So we have the infinity symbol. Again, the number 8 is abundance. And again, but this is beautiful magical portal. So you have just recently jumped, shifted, and quantum leaped into the portal, into the timeline where you are ready to receive this abundance, this 10 of cups, this 2 of cups energy. Okay. You have manifested this. Okay. This is yours. This is also the number 1 card. We're in that 111 portal. So get ready to receive, be open. Again, that earlier message, open, reciprocity, be open to receive what you didn't know you were ready to receive. Get ready. You might get a little uncomfortable because it's going to be big. It's going to be big. Just get ready and be ready. Okay. Be open to receive and get excited. Thank you. Get excited. Get excited. All right. I think that's it for that little tarot card pull. And again, like I said, get curious and get even more in-depth information on a different tarot creator version of that. Okay. So we're going to pull a couple of these. We're going to finish this video out. And I think I'll be done with content today. I say that now, but I could be called to do a Facebook Live video later or whatever. So we'll see. Enjoying the sunshine here today. It's still very cold. What's the temperature out, bud? Liam, do you know what the temperature is? Let's see what he says the temperature is.
19 degrees.
19?
18.
19, so 19. Significant 19 is, and it also breaks down into the 10.
And it's supposed to reach all the way to 21 degrees.
21?
21.
21. So 2-1 could be relevant, 19 could be relevant. You could break that down to a 3 on the 2-1, or you can break that 19 down into your 10. So that's been find balance. So the full moon in Libra here at the bottom of the deck. So again, we got that full moon, that super full moon, but it's again the Libra. You could be a Libra. It's just calling you to sources, telling you to balance out life a little more, balance out the divine feminine, the divine masculine a little more. Remember, before you come into union with your person, you have to balance within self and do the healing. And then that's when you will line up perfectly to come into that, But it's balancing. It's balancing. I am a Libra, so that I resonate with being trying to always try to balance things out, and where life tips in the scale one way or the other, or you balanced your karma out. That's coming up, balancing your karma. You've balanced and cleansed and cleared all of that, and now you're receiving your 10 of cups. You're receiving that abundance. You're receiving that success. You're receiving that celebration is ripe to be received. All right, know that you are loved. Again, we got another Libra sign here. So this is definitely significant for any Libras out there. And know you are loved. Okay, regardless, you are loved beyond comprehension of the ego and the mind. You are loved beyond words. Your team loves you. Source loves you so deeply and so so much, okay? It's beyond the words, okay? All right, what else do we have here for this final messages here? Please and thank you. So practice the gratitude, and I've mentioned this is the last quarter in Sag, so you could be a Sagittarius or resonate with Sagittarius or resonate with the Archer. Practice your gratitude. Be grateful for all of it. Every single last droplet of it through this entire process, this journey, the uncomfortable, the painful, the cleansing, the clearing, the healing, the beautiful, the happy, the joyful, all of it. Be grateful for all of it. Always have gratitude. Always have gratitude and appreciation. And we have see the bigger picture. So then it's going, this is a beautiful card. See the bigger picture again. You're able to, and will be with that third eye, cleansing and clearing and decalcifying and activating. You're going to be able to see the bigger picture. And sometimes the bigger picture is going to be revealed, and you're going to have to sit with the uncomfortable stuff that you've been programmed, lied, and conditioned. But that's okay. You forgive it all, release it all, and move forward. Okay? All right, any final messages here? Let's see if any, yep, let's see here. There's 1, 2, 3, oh my gosh, okay. All right, we'll take this. Focus on the positive. So even when it's, again, Sagittarius and Libra are coming up here. So again, very relevant for those, or there's somebody in your life that's a Sagittarius and or a Libra that, you know, as well. But focus on the positive, even when it's hard. I understand in this journey it gets really hard to focus on the positive, because sometimes it just feels like the depths of the dark is just, that's it, but it's not. I promise it's definitely, it gets easier, and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter as you move through this. What else came out? Attuned to the divine. So again, checking into the divine, connecting with your team, connecting with source, whatever words work best for you in this process. So attuned to the divine. This is just another confirmation to maybe to do a little bit more work, to go inwards. And I was guided to show the back of the card. So this is, we've got the moon here. We've got these beautiful lights again, working in these colors, illumination. We've got the sacred geometry, and we also have amethyst in the corner. So maybe you're called to work with some amethyst or some crystals that call to you. And this is lighten up. So quit taking life so seriously, whatever that means for you. Maybe you're taking this journey, this awakening process. I know I did at the beginning. I was taking it way too freaking serious. So it means just lighten up, let it go, forgive it all, and yeah, move forward, okay? I think the kiddo's calling me. So let me just do one more card. I didn't even say that, source, okay? And I'll be open to the change. So we're gonna be opening and receptive to the change, because change is here. It's here. New. So just be open to the change. And I know it can be scary to the ego and mind to open up to the change, to open up to the unknown, to open up to the surprise of it all, because the ego wants to know step by step everything. So just be open up to the change, even though you have no idea what that means right now. And clear your mind. Clear your mind. Clear your mind, clear your mind, clear your mind, and then take that inspired action. And that could be eating differently, moving differently, changing up your meditation, changing up your routines, your actions, and all of that. So just, yeah, take inspired action when you feel called to. That's so important, okay? So I will talk to you guys soon, and thank you for hanging out with me, since this has been mostly a card pull. But yeah, please, if you haven't checked out any other content, please check that out, see if it resonates, and receive whatever you're meant to receive, again, for your highest and best through my heart, through all of the love I send to you. Also, if you feel called to, please like, subscribe, share wherever you think those might be receive this information, benefit from this information outside of yourself. And I will talk to you on the next one. So sending all of the light, love, magic, and miracles your way. And we're all here going to be celebrating. Celebrate good times. Come on. Talk to you soon. Bye.